Hello, everybody. I just want to talk today, guys, about the process of the emotional and mental process while you getting the visa and you getting documents for K1, and there is so many things to do, and it can be. I just want to warn you guys. It can be a stressful process of getting documents and visa for your lady because there is a lot of paperwork, there is a lot of research that uh, well, background checks, medical exams, and it can be sometimes very stressful. So be ready to support your lady during that. It's also a relationship proof check because yeah, it's kind of reality check where your relationships are, because sometimes it's very tempting to just say, man, there's so much work, this is so hard, I have to do this just right. And for the lady, it's kind of stressed that, oh my gosh, they're checking under my nails, they treating me badly, because once in a while you run into people that aren't that nice to you. I have to get paper after paper, oh my gosh, and you can't be around her because most likely you here in US, so it can be very stressful. Just remember to support her, to get a good lawyer, and also just take one thing at a time. Yes, it's a big task. I can tell from my experience that I had time and I was thinking, man, I'll never get this done. This paperwork will never be completed. I can never get it right. It was almost 10 years ago for me, but I would like to say, guys, it's all doable, and we all get tend to overwhelm. So my heartfelt advice is take one thing at a time. Okay, or even one thing in a week. Maybe she's a hard worker, she has to get some copy of her documents, if she was married before, if she needs her birth certificate, anything, whatever she needs. It's sometimes you need to apply if you lost documents. Even if she just does one thing in a week, one, two things, if she's working. So those little drops, they all end up over time, and they really help. It helps to divide the big scary task to many little ones, and you just put check mark. And for your part, it's financial. I understand that the lawyer costs money and everything, but you know it's all worth it in the end, because life partner is basically quality of our life. When we have somebody to enjoy our life with, it makes it all worth it. And what if we find that somebody over the ocean? I mean, that happens, right? And I just want to tell you guys that emotionally it's a very vulnerable time for a woman, because you take financial responsibility, but she needs to do all these preparations, and she basically, in some ways, she needs to say goodbye to people she grew up with, to people she loves. Even if you have a possibility to travel once a year, twice a year, some people have more possibilities. They maybe have business, or they live for two homes, so you can travel more often, but still, it's such a big step. It's emotional. All of a sudden, she hits the wall. She realized, oh my gosh, my girlfriends, maybe she has some close friends like that, or maybe she has a grown-up child. She's like, oh my gosh, I won't see you. She gonna go through many emotional circles. She gonna cry, I can guarantee you. She gonna be having days when she is worrying, but don't take it as a negative part. Take it as she's a real person. She has feelings. She loves her country. She loves her people, but she also wants to have a family of her own, and she trusts you enough. She trusts you that high that she is getting ready to leave all that behind, at least for some time, till she can come and visit again, just for you. So be supportive. Overall, we aren't big lovers of paperwork. We aren't big lovers dealing with bureaucracy. We bureaucracy, I guess, in English, because we grew up in it. We done all those papers and all that. And It's a sensitive part. So if you need some help, guys, if you need some help, maybe you can have somebody in Ukraine that could talk and support her. You can also ask me if you need to, just if she has some questions that scare her, that she doesn't understand how she will manage in US, if she is really not that outgoing, not that, international, maybe her English isn't that fluent, and she's scared, she feels that she has feelings for you, she's ready to go, but it is so unknown, that she is really afraid that she will have no support in US, that she might be in a bad situation, and she's scared. If she has doubts, concerns, and just can't get the understanding, even approximate view how things gonna be here, you can ask me to, maybe I'll have a conversation on the phone. I did it a couple of times, and I can see that so many things are still reversed in our mentality. Maybe you have some friend that lives here and speaks perfect Russian or Ukrainian. You can ask them to talk with her, to encourage her, to support her, and just answer her questions. So I believe that true love is always there. There is no circumstances that can break it. Good things never break apart. We always find solution how to work things out. We sometimes, things get heated up, but then we realize how much it is important to be together once we found each other in this big world. And don't let anything get on your way. Do everything you can to support her, and she will support you. She will pay you back. Trust me. If you're with the right woman, she will be just as supportive to you like you are to her. Don't be shy to ask for help. Don't be shy to ask her how she feels and what she fears. You can really connect with a lady by asking her what is your fear. Once you know what your fears are, you can work them out. You can talk about them, and you can tell her that those fears are really false. They are really false. False evidence appeared real. You can just, once she tells you what it is, you can connect with her again and just give you a good light on every of her concern. And as a real man, you will give her a feeling of safety and security. And this is exactly why she is getting married with you. Thank you, guys.